Hi there, Janine Regan-Sinclair here. Welcome to my Thursday live. So today I'd like to share some tips with you that are going to help you with your ascension process. And for those of you that are not sure what that is, the current changes on the planet that are happening with energies that are coming through from the planetary alignments are changing our vibrational frequency. So this is about raising our consciousness and projecting a new reality as a result. There's lots of other videos in my channel if you want to know more, if you're new to this. But there are other ways that you can help yourself ascend, which is raising the frequency, the oscillation of your body and your reality. And one of the simplest ones is food. So obviously, if you can afford it, organic food's better than non-organic food. But you can soak ordinary food in baking soda to get some of the toxins out of it from pesticides and things like that. So you might want to do some homework on YouTube and look up how to cleanse your food. But basically, the colours of the food that you're eating affect certain areas in your body. And if you remember from being at school, we were taught a rhyme to remember the rainbow colours in the spectrum. And it was Richard of York gave battle in vain. So it was red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And these are the chakra system going up through the body. So the colour of the food that you eat is the first thing that's going to be helping your body change its vibrational frequency. So if you think about the base chakra, the base energy centre at the bottom of your spine, the colours for that are red and black. So things like red and black berries are going to help that area of your body. If you've got any discomfort there or something like that, food can actually heal. The next one up is the orange one, which is the sacral chakra, which is the womb, the creative centre in the body, and that's orange. So oranges, carrots, that kind of thing. Pumpkin. The next one up is the solar plexus, which is in the stomach area under the rib cage, and that's yellow, golden yellow. So things like pineapple, that kind of yellow foods. Peaches are also good for the liver as well. Will help raise the frequency and heal that area in your body. So food is very healing. The next one up is the heart. So your heart, greens. We've all heard the saying, eat your greens. But it's also pink. There's not a lot of pink food out there, but there is a lot of green food out there. So greens are going to affect that area in your body. The next one up is, well, you've got the higher heart as well, which is an aquamarine colour. And as yet, I haven't found a food that colour. But the next one up is your throat chakra, and that's a light blue turquoisey colour. And again, there's not that many foods are that colour, but you might be able to find some. The third eye or brow chakra is an indigo blue colour, and there's not a lot of blue food out there, but blueberries are the ones that go to. I eat blueberries every day for breakfast, and they feed the pineal gland, the brain, the pituitary gland, and so on. And if you make smoothies, you can also put some walnuts in there, which look like tiny brains. They're also super good for your brain food, and so is coconut as well. Coconut oil, coconut, shredded coconut will also work with the brain and that area of the body as well. So food is the first thing out of the 5. The second thing is the colours of the clothes that you're wearing. Same again. So if the colour of the food affects that area in your body, the colour of the clothes that you wear affect that area of your body. So the fashion industry tends to lean towards black, and I've spoken before about people wearing black thinking that black makes you look thinner. There was an experiment where they put these like metre square boxes of all the colours of the rainbow and a black at one end and a white at one end, and they stopped people in the street and asked them which one looked the heaviest, and they all chose the black that looked the heaviest. So it's a myth about black making you look slim. In that respect, it's a fashion thing, but it does keep people dim and in that base colour. I wear black when I need to ground myself because it's base chakra energy. But black absorbs negativity. And I don't know for the life of me why we have to wear it to funerals. I think it would be a much wiser choice for us to wear white to funerals, so we're not absorbing one another's grief and sadness. So orange would be the womb, the creative centre, the navel, just below the navel. Yellow would be stomach area. Green or pink is your heart. And I always say real men wear pink. I love to see a man in a pink shirt or a pink t-shirt. And then moving up through the high, you can get aquamarine coloured shirts and t-shirts for the higher heart, and turquoise for the throat, and indigo blue, royal blue we call it in England, for the third eye, the brow chakra. And then you've got violet and white. And as you go above those, you're into silver, gold, and diamond, transparent kind of colours, and opalescent stuff as well. So the colours of the chakra system have changed over the years. They're much more neon. Some people are working with the sacral chakra, might be pink and orange. So it's not, you don't necessarily need to stick to the colours in the spectrum. Go with what you feel guided to. But it's a good idea to have a range of colours in your wardrobe, because the colour of the clothes you're wearing is affecting, everything carries a frequency. So it is affecting your body. So that's important. So you've got food, you've got clothes. Okay. The next thing is exercise. Some of you may be feeling these energies that are coming in at the moment. We're still feeling the benefit of the energies coming through from the 8-8 portal, and this is when the planets are in alignment and energy flows down through them into us, and we ground it into the earth. But when you wake up in the morning, you may feel stiff in your joints and things like that, because this energy is trying to work its way through our body, and because we've been lying in bed all night, it's getting a bit stuck. So the first thing in the morning is the time to do some exercise. It doesn't have to be anything major, 10, 15 minutes, just getting that energy flowing through your system and grounding it. So visualizing it going out through your feet down into the earth. Exercise is really important, not only to keep your body fit and healthy, but to move these energies through your system as well. And the same goes for your pets, guys. They need to, they need a rub, and they need the exercise as well. They may need the extra bit of sleep as well. Some of us are needing more sleep because our body needs to rest while these changes are happening. So you've got food, clothes, exercise. Fourth thing I've got on my list is sleep. It's really important that we get enough rest at the moment, particularly between kind of 10, 10:30 and 2:30 a.m. This is a time when our body's going into healing mode, producing, the stuff that stops us getting illness and things like that. So it's really important that we're in bed at a reasonable hour and that we're resting during those times. I know some of you get up at 3:20 in the morning for that 3:20 to 3:40 meditation time. That's the most powerful time of the day to meditate. But your rest, your sleep is really important, because you need that time for your body to be assimilating the energies, to be upgrading the DNA, your consciousness, and we need rest in order for that to happen. So if you've been feeling more tired than you normally are, that's normal with what's going on at the moment. And the next big shift is the equinox on September. I looked it up, it's actually the 22nd of September, about 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So this next few weeks, we're building up to the crescendo of that, another big download of energies coming into our system. And the purer we are, the cleaner the vessel is, the more of that light we can pass through our systems as conduits and bringing that into the planet, which is illuminating the whole planet. It's affecting everyone. So you've got your food, the colours of the clothes that you wear, the exercise, the sleep. And there are others, but the last one I've got on my list today is about joy and laughter. I've watched videos about people healing themselves of serious diseases by watching comedy movies and just laughing every night for weeks and weeks and weeks. Actually healed themselves. And I remember reading a book years ago, and in the back of the book there was a page, I can't remember the book, But I remember there was a page, it was like a hidden page in the back of the book, it was one little paragraph about how cancer cells were put in a petri dish with serotonin. And guess what? The cancer cells died. That may be the cure that everyone's looking for. It may be that simple. Who knows? I haven't done any research, but who knows? So joy and laughter feed your cells. They raise your frequency. They keep you healthy in that respect. So they're the 5 main things that I'm recommending you have a think about. Are you one of these people that wears black all the time? Have a think about what you're wearing, because it's having an effect on your whole energy field. It is really important. And they say that when we put food together that it should be all the colours of the rainbow and look pretty, and that's because it affects every different energy field, every different chakra in the body. Regular exercise, even if it's just 20-minute walk a day, brisk walk is good enough. Regular sleep, good sleep pattern, rest, and obviously plenty of water. This is a given, with a pinch of salt, Celtic salt, molten sea salt, good quality salt, not table salt, it's got aluminium in it. So think about what you're wearing, what you're eating, are you exercising, are you getting plenty of rest, are you having fun and laughter in your life? If you are, great, you're on track. Maybe there's one area that just needs a bit more of a tweak and a bit more TLC than the others. But there's a lot going on out there at the moment, and there's more stories coming through of certain, I don't even want to say the word on here, but problematic health things being spread through the mainstream media again. So be careful what you're listening to. Remember, not in my reality. And I've spoken about not in my reality a lot over the last few years. And I mentioned the other day about sometimes that is not always going to work if what you're trying to detach from in your reality and say this is not in my reality. Most of the things that we talk about when we were using that before, it's about movies and stuff like that, which are, in this lifetime, the last few lifetimes. But there are some things out there that you can't just say not in my reality. That has been in your intergenerational lineage for centuries, and it's in your consciousness, it's in your DNA, and just saying not in my reality is not going to stop that coming up. Things like racism, for example, that's been going on for generations. So these are all things that need to be taken out using healing techniques and understanding that you can get into your DNA, and all of these programs that are in there can be switched off. They're not all activated. We've all got everything in our DNA. Everything that's ever existed, will exist, has existed, is in our DNA. But it's not always active. So if we're seeing things like racism in the world and it's bothering us, remember I've talked about triggers, opinions. If it creates a charge in you in any way whatsoever, other than completely neutral to it, then there's something in your system that needs to be healed or removed. So what's going on at the moment is there is a big shift coming in September, another one. This equinox is a big, powerful rising for all of us on the oscillation of our frequency of our light bodies. So there's stuff being thrown out through the mainstream to try and cause fear again. Don't have any part of it. Those of you that are in my Patreon group, we're doing a great job in there. And if you haven't joined us, you might want to look into that. But keep connecting to one, keep bringing the light in. Those of you that need, how to bring up the prana from Mother Earth and join the two together, fantastic. That's where the real power comes from. Keep bringing the light in, keep holding that light, that neutrality in your heart, in your body, in your mind, in your focus. And just remember, there's all these different timelines going on. Just because you've opened a portal on your phone or your computer or your laptop or your television doesn't mean that you have to allow that into your reality. People talk about flat earth and round earth, and these debates have been going on for a long time. My take on it is that earth is what I can see, sense, feel and experience around me. Everything else isn't there because it's not, I'm the observer and it's not a projection. But once we open up our phones, our computers, our televisions, our radios, and so on, they act as wormholes, portals into other timelines. And they can bleed through into our timeline, 3-second rule. Once you've named it and you focus on it for 3 seconds, you've reactivated it in your system. So it's really important to make the statement that I intend to observe and not absorb on any level of consciousness, because it's not just going in through your eyes, it's going in through all the sensory perception, your feelings, the vibes, what you're hearing, how it makes you, how it makes you feel. All of these things are allowing energies to come through these little boxes that we stare at every day. So just being aware of what you're allowing into your reality. And what's your reality? If you shut down on these things, if you stay away, obviously not from me, if you stay away from a lot of the mainstream stuff out there, what's your world like? What's your average day like? Do you set your intentions of what you want your day to be? Do you wake up in the morning, today I'm going to have another fantastic day. I'm going to meet lovely people. I'm going to have a great day in work. It's going to be productive. I'm going to laugh a lot. I'm going to eat healthy. Set the precedents for your day. Choose your day. We don't do it. We're not taught to do it when we should be. We're sending out a program. Yeah, things are going to come in. There's always going to be tests. There's always going to be someone cuts you up in the car or something like that. Or somebody gets on your nerves in the office, or one of the kids gets into trouble at school. And that's life. But when you understand it, that you've got the power within you to make a difference every single day. And what you choose and what you allow to come into your life every single day. And that includes the people and what they're sharing with you. Being brave enough to say to people who are bringing that negativity in and telling you all about it, that this is not really something that I would like to give my attention to. It's not in my reality. And they may get a bit frosty with you, but you can explain to them. You've got the knowledge. Even if they don't understand it, you've planted a seed of understanding. That one day, they will wake up. One day everyone's going to wake up, if they're meant to. And then there are people that will not wake up in this lifetime because it's not what they came to do. They came to experience, they came to observe, they came to learn their lessons. We're all here for different things. There are a lot of us that are here to make a difference to the Ascension, to raise our frequency, to come together as a group with a higher frequency which projects a new reality for everyone else. Because we are working together. So have a think about your day, what you're wearing, what you're eating, your intentions for the day, setting your intentions for the day when you wake up, and setting your intentions when you go to bed. Putting yourself in a nice protected space, maybe a pod. Setting the intention that you're going to dream about beautiful things, instead of just allowing the dreams to happen. It's amazing what we can do, what we can affect when we put our minds to it, and realizing that we are the software in the machine. And our dream time is really important. I get messages in my dream, but generally I dream of empty space. Nothing. And every now and then my higher consciousness will use my dreams to give me a message about someone's health or a message about people around me, something that I need to know. But you can ask your higher self to do that as well. You can ask your higher self to give you information. So, setting intentions when you wake up, setting intentions when you go to bed, thinking about the colour of clothes that you're wearing every day. If you're sad, your heart needs a boost. So maybe wearing a pink blouse or a pink t-shirt or a pink jacket. That's going to affect your heart. If you want to raise your consciousness up, raising yourself up higher and be more light, more illuminated, maybe think about wearing white. It does make a difference. Maybe experiment with it. Wear black one day and wear white the next day, fully, and see how it makes you feel. See how people approach you depending on the colours that you're wearing. You'll notice a difference if you go out into the world in bright colours, that more often than not, somebody will say something to you like, that pink really suits you, or you look great in orange, or whatever. Orange is creativity. So if you want to boost your creativity, get an orange t-shirt. Wear orange. It has an effect. Like attracts like. So it's going to be attracting orange colours in from the rays that are coming in from the planetary alignment. So all of these things make a difference. All of these things are helping you raise your consciousness, raise your frequency, helping you to feel better, tuning into your body. Maybe when you wake up in the morning, just asking your body, what colour would you like me to wrap you up in today? See what answer you get. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Instead of just going through the habit of opening the wardrobe and wearing black, which is what a lot of people do. Okay guys, I hope that's been useful, and thanks for joining me, and I will see you all again soon. If you've got anything else, by the way, that you'd like me to talk about, any subjects that you'd like me to talk about, please do leave a comment below, and I'll do my best to bring you some information that might be useful, or backtrack on some of the old stuff that I've talked about over the last 4 or 5 years on social media. So thanks for joining me. Have a fantastic evening, day, wherever you are. And remember to like and subscribe, and please share this with your friends and family if you don't mind. Thanks a lot, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.